Shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, as always, I want to start off giving all honor, glory, and praise and worship to our power. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostle, elders, great millstone, we will teach you a sound doctrine, strong shalom, to the hopeful elect. With the rest of the large multitude, men, women, children of the Lord, have mercy on these last days, man. Perilous days. All right, many dangers. All right, your brother Haqadash, representing the gym, that's branch here, Cleveland, Lord willing, to bring out an edifying lesson. Um, um, title of this is response to a vision, a quick testimony, and Yahawashi's face. All right, we're close to salvation. Okay, we're close to salvation. So, through the spirit, a couple of videos on the show real quick. Now, let me do it like this. Share the screen. Shalom to everybody tuning in. Now, the brother had a vision. All right, we just uploaded. All right. Okay. Matter of fact, before I play this, all right, for the people, brothers and sisters that ain't seen this yet, before I play this, right, uh, I had like we understand like chain text and chain messages and all that kind of shit is on the left hand side is witchcraft, but viewing we spiritual beings viewing everything through the spirit, right? Um, I had um I had saw something on the social media platform, and it was one of those like not it's like a chain text, but somebody posted it like on their page or whatever it's called, and they story I think it's called, and long story short, when they posted it, it said at the top um it said uh the first word that you see, okay, the first word that you see will be how your 2023 will be. Okay, so I had read it. You just read it because you see it, so you like, oh damn. And then so I had now the display was like a crossword puzzle, so it looked something like let's see, it went something like this. Let me show you. It looked just like this. All right, it looked something like this, and it was like the first word you see is how your 2023 gonna be, and right in the middle was the word power. That's the first word I saw, and then I got off of it. Like it was a quick interaction, and I got off of it. I'm like, oh snap! Oh praises to called all Yahawashi Yahawashi, because that's the spirit, right? Because the year 2023 that we're about to enter into, it's about to be a bad year, man. And this year is gonna, just speaking as a man, all right, analyze the things. This year, that year 2023, is gonna be the year that well, we already know according to the prophets that Jacob trouble is going to intensify. Okay, and on top of that, like Second Ezra 16 say, then it shall be known who's my chosen. Once all these things intensify, you're gonna be able to distinguish between the two, who is for the Most High and who's for this devil, man. Okay, but again, like in that crossword puzzle, right in the middle, I saw the word power, man. Okay, and I was like, whoa, that's through the spirit, because the at the same time, simultaneously, you're gonna have Israel receiving death, all right, according to their wickedness, and then you're gonna have the righteous receiving power and salvation, okay, according to the righteousness of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, man. Okay, so going back, I said the testimony first because I'm gonna play a snippet of this vision the brother had. That now I saw that crossword puzzle yesterday. Saw that yesterday. And this brother had it, and he had a dream yesterday. So it's just crazy how the Lord works, man. I'm gonna play this real quick. You know,
big old dirt lot. Just this morning, right before.
All right, let me just play it from the beginning.
RAWCHAA YAHAWAH, RAWCHAA YAHAWASHI, call HALALYAM YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that were well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the Hakim that are pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this reaches the ears of the hopeful elect. All right, it's so through the spirit, I had a dream just this morning, right before I woke up, which was nothing but about 20-30 minutes ago. Off to run, a few errands, but I figured while I had the time, to go ahead and speak on it while it's still fresh. But in this dream, it was a group of men, all right, all out in the it looked like almost like a desert. It was just a big old dirt lot. There was maybe like a building, and in the dream I don't really remember everything else that was surrounding us, but it appeared like a desert, and it was a whole bunch of men that I recognized in this truth. All right, the brothers that will upload lessons, brothers who I've seen in the highways and hedges, and we was all together. There was a lot of us. All right, it was a good amount. I'd say in the beginning it was probably close to, I'll say anywhere from like 50 men, or so. And then it was almost like a meeting because the apostles had something to put out. Okay, and while we were waiting there, and that's another thing. Yeah, the apostles, the apostles were there too, and while we were all waiting there, Elder Apostle Tahar, he gathered everybody together, and he says his goodbyes. He was like, we had a good run, but now it's time to to part ways or go our ways, and so when he said that, it was like a weight, like a heavy, feeling, sense of being, sad, in a sense, and he's like, damn, like it's over, we're done, and that's what it kind of felt like, it kind of felt like, damn, like this is it, and all the brothers start looking at each other, a little confused, like, some were, happy, some were confused, but needless to say, we all kind of got the picture, we all kind of got the picture, and that was, wrapping things up, because, we're it was the end, it was the end of our ministry, and it was a bittersweet moment for everybody, because we've devoted our lives to this ministry and to risk our lives every single day, and it's almost as if this is all we know, and we didn't want to end it, we didn't want to stop, but the Elder Apostle Tahar gave that decree, like this is it, we did, like this is it, we all felt that sadness, come upon us, and then in my mind I was thinking, man, if we we felt like this with the Elder Apostle Tahar, imagine you know, how we would have felt, you know, if it was, you know, Yahawashi. You know, it was just like, wow, like, you know, that feeling that that came over us was like, damn, like it was like a breath had been taken out of you, you know, like you had to like, oh shoot, you know, and we was just thinking like, damn, like, and, you know, what if it was Yahawashi, you know, like damn, that would have been even, you know, crazier, you know what I'm saying? But and then so we all kind of just, you know, sat there. And everybody was just kind of, you know, taking their time, you know, packing up and leaving, you know, because we was all camping out there. You know, I remember in the vision, in the dream, we all had camping tents, you know, and slowly but surely, people just started packing up and just started leaving little by little until it got to like about the last 5, and the elders and apostles stood around, you know, and you know, they ended up just chilling, you know, with the few remaining that was just there. It was about 5 of us total, and then he put out his, you know, if anybody got any last minute questions, or you know, last few questions, you know, before we all leave. And so, you know, you see brothers asking questions, you know, myself, you know, wanted to ask a couple questions, you know, so on and so forth. And then that was it. You know, you said goodbye to the brother. We were saying goodbye to the brothers, you know, dapping them up, hugging them, saw brothers, you know, giving other brothers kisses on the cheek. You know, like, hey man, it was it. And I woke up and it was heavy because that dream was like, you know, the Lord put on my spirit that the Lord is about to wrap this thing up. You know, the Lord is really about to wrap this thing up. And we're right there. We're close, man. You know, we got prophecies that are really taking place, man. And this, you know, when these things are starting to happen, man, you know, because we still in this flesh, but in the spirit, we're excited. You know, in the spirit, we're excited that these prophecies are taking place, but in the flesh, it's kind of bitter, man. You know, because now you really have to be a man of your word, and everything that you was out there teaching and preaching. Okay, you're really gonna have to put it into action very soon. You know, but we just have to remain in the spirit, you know, and to have that faith and that trust in the Lord, man. Because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be, you know, cakewalk, man. But that dream was heavy. The dream was heavy, and I'm Wadi HAQADASH for, you know, giving me the allow me to remember it, to be able to share it, you know. But
Yeah, Khan. So that was a part of his dream, and like I said, I saw the little chain. You know what I'm saying? The chain, whatever you want to call it, and that word was power, man. So what we're about to walk into, the great humbling, okay, and we're about to walk into power for the men, for the believers, for the men of the Lord, the ones that the Lord has set up to keep the faith until the end, man. We're about to transition, Lord willing, and part of that number, we're about to transition into that next phase, and the phase that we all been waiting for. All right, how much more our the apostles and elders, man, and the brothers that's been laboring for 30 plus years, 10, 15, 20 plus years, and so forth, man. You know, we're laboring for their reward, man. Okay. And I'm gonna show this quick other quick video, and then we'll get these scriptures and close out. Matter of fact, let me get one real quick. Let me get one. This is Matthew. Let me get Matthew real quick, because 24 and 14 says And this gospel of the kingdom should be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And that's what we see. We see the end coming. Why? Because this gospel has been preached into the four corners of the earth. All right, mainly within his last couple months, man. Because what happened, you had the Lord stir up the minds of the people by using these celebrities and all these different media outlets and different things that the world and the people uphold. The Lord has he stirred up their minds to push this truth to the uttermost parts that may seem unreachable. Okay, because we don't have the finances and different things to travel to these different land masses and so forth, man. Okay, but the Lord has reached the masses. That's why the scriptures say they are without excuse. Okay, because in 2 Ezra 16 I quoted it, but again in that same chapter it says your own sins will testify against you. So the Lord is making it, he's forcing you to know, okay, this truth one way, shape, or form, man. And this gospel has been pushed unto the all the four corners of the earth so that it can either condemn or it can seal in terms of receiving salvation. Okay. So this gospel of the kingdom should be preached in all the world for a witness to all nations, and then shall the end come. And that's what the brother's dream is wrapped around. The end of this ministry is being wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? Because he basically said, like, yo, it's a bittersweet moment because we dedicate and we devoting our life to this. Imagine when we don't got to do this no more. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be like, bro, I don't have to get up and go have to try to buy highlighters and you know what I'm saying, and buying new Bibles because this page ripped and it got rained on out at camp, or you know what I'm saying. Like you gotta lay right, like bro, it's gonna feel like something missing because we dedicating our life to this, man. You know what I'm saying? We're devoting our life and sacrificing our life and daily, man. Okay, this is what our life consists of. So that's why the brother said it's gonna be a bittersweet moment when when the Lord causes our tongue to cleave to the roof of our mouth, and brothers knowing that, dude, this is really it. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time you're gonna really know, man. You're gonna know. That's why y'all Apostle Tahar said you're gonna know when we in Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have to ask, is this Jacob's trouble? That's that you apply that concept to everything. You're gonna know, all right, in that time, man, the different things according to the different prophecies, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been set up, man. It's been set up that way. You know, um, let me get this, and I'm gonna get like two more. I'm gonna get one more, and then I'm gonna get that video, and then I'll close with two more. This is uh Luke 21:25. Let's start here. It says, this brother pulled this out in his lesson. It says, and there shall be signs in the suns and in the moon and in the stars and upon the distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Right? Because in 2 Ezra 9, it tell you these different things are the signs on when the Lord was going to begin to visit the earth in which he made. It says men's hearts failing them for fear, right? And we're getting ready to see the mightiest men, the men of renown, and all these celebrities and these different people with these different statuses and stature be put to the knees, man. Put their hands on their hips like a woman in travail. Okay, they're gonna be distraught at the chaos that's happening in the world, man, because it's gonna be so bad that they're not gonna be able to protect themselves. So it's gonna cause them to what? Have heart attacks. It's gonna cause them to be in fear or looking for support and protection and so forth, man. They're gonna be like women in that day. Man's heart's failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. You think the Lord not gonna make these people know or feel what's coming? What about the first Egypt when the Lord had it so dark that it tell you about the darkness was so thick in Wisdom of Solomon 17 that they felt it. They felt the darkness, man. That's how thick it was. You think the Lord, bro, these apparitions is going to come back at a higher level, man. Okay, this teeth of wild beasts. I mentioned it yesterday. Every person in today's society, 1 out of 4 or 5 person has pet animals, man. You have exotic animals, you have dogs, you have these different animals in your houses and cats, and these animals is going to eat their owners, man. It's going to get bad out here, man. Okay, it's going to get bad. You got a lot of apartment buildings. A lot of people live in apartment buildings going up to 16 floors, and you got a lot of man. It's about to get bad, man. It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming. in a cloud with power and great glory, right? And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So our redemption draweth nigh, meaning it's closer and nearer than what we believe. Okay, because you got people talking about 2030 and like not their lifetime. Look, man. Okay, think you got to remember the scriptures. You got to remember the precepts. The precepts say what in Job, that the Lord is going to disappoint his enterprise. He's going to in Job 20 it says he's going to stop him when he's trying to fill his belly. When you think about a cookout and you know what I'm saying, when you fill your belly, right? What happens? You at rest, like you fulfilled that mission. So the Lord is going to stop this man for fulfilling his mission or for fully eating. Okay, because if he does that, then there's no hope for humanity, and that's Matthew. The Lord said, "What? And when these things become to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh." So if you put in the visions and the prophecies, if you put in the prophecies, what is it together? All right, he's what he said was he want to have everybody potato crunched by the year 2030. That's what the UN paper said back some years ago. And then he came out with another article saying by 2025 he wants this to happen. So if because he's making haste, Revelation 12. So if because he know he have a short time. So if he's thinking like this, that means what? That it has to be sooner in order for the prophecy to make sense. Because if Esau's mindset is surrounded by a particular year, that means that the Lord has to step in between those years before he actually try to fulfill his his lot. Oh, no, not his lot, but fulfill what he's trying to, his agenda. That's what I'm looking for to fulfill his agenda according to the years that he has set up. Okay, but the Lord is going to disappoint him, man. He's going to spoil his parade, man, or rain on his parade, literally with nuclear showers, man. All right, so I'm gonna show this other video real quick. All right. Play this real quick.
How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy?
Hello everyone, this is Scott, and I want to share with you a photo of a fairy nebula. And it's a NASA photograph. I'll give you the link to the official NASA website. And you can see that the nebula has a secret puzzle hidden within it. There is actually a figure of the alien species who created it inside.
Who is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of every creature? For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist.
Now, as you see in front of you, you can see a face of an alien. You can see this chest of an alien, and what looks like little wings on the side of his shoulders. Arms right here, and chest, and waist, and hips. And as you zoom out, that's a full photograph, you see an entire standing figure of the alien species that created this.
Here is a real issue from a religious point of view, and I don't want to get into religion. Okay, but let me explain something. What happens if these people that we all know exist, these critters, these grays, whatever you call them, what if they're not subject to original sin? And this is what the Vatican talks about. The Vatican talks about this forever. What if these are, in fact, the Vatican's calling them angels? What if these are, in fact, the Vatican's calling them angels? What if these are, in fact, the Vatican's calling them angels? What if these are truly God's chosen people? What if these are truly God's chosen people? What if they don't have to go through the same rigors of redemption that we do?
The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place.
What happens if these people that we all know exist, these critters, these graves, whatever you call them, what if they're not subject to original sin? And this is what the Vatican talks about. The Vatican has talked about this forever. What if these are, in fact, the Vatican's called them angels? What if these are, in fact, the Vatican's called them angels? What if these are, in fact, the Vatican's called them angels? What if these are truly God's chosen people? What if these are truly God's chosen people? What if they don't have to go through the same rigors of redemption that we do?
Yeah, calm, bro. So that's heavy, man. You know, the image of the Lord, man. Going again, like this all is simultaneously with the brother's vision, man. Because this all happened within the last 2 days. You know what I'm saying? And that image, this image here is an image from NASA. Okay. And as you can see, Yahawashi at the top, man. You know, right there. You see? And these things, there's no such thing as a coincidence. These things, whatever we see, whatever is exposed, whatever is viewed, however you want to put it, whatever comes in the form and manifests itself into the physical, whatever is displayed, it comes from Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi. No matter what form is in, it's from the Lord. It's either to deceive or is to build up. Is it to destroy or is it or save and so forth, man. Okay, so this same image is going to be a stumbling block to a lot of people, and at the same time, simultaneously, you're going to have this image and this clip be a faith booster or something that one of the members of the elect needed to see for them to hit that next tier, man. Because we remember when NASA released that video. They released that video of the fathership. He said it looked like a city. It looks like a city, right? And the one Ephraimite dude was recording it. NASA was doing that live feed of the chariots passing by, and he was like, "It looks like a city." That was this year, I believe, earlier this year, man. Bro, we are man, we are about to get out of here, bro. This is not a game, bro. It's you make your heart beat fast because you don't know how it's gonna play out. Like you don't know what side of the spectrum you're gonna fall on. But Lord willing, we're part of that number, that hopeful elect, that holy calling, man, that and holy choosing. Because should say many are called, few are chosen. That holy choosing, man. You know what I'm saying? The first go round, man. Oh my God, man. This is Romans 13. It's 11. Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. It's nearer than what we believe, man. This is not gonna last another 3 years, bro. I'm speaking as a man, but through the spirit, bro, it's heavy on my spirit within the next 2 years. If it goes to 2 years, in the next 2 years, bro, it's about to go down. No man know the hour or the time. And like I said, through the spirit, I feel it in my spirit, bro. And it's an overwhelming feeling, but at the same time, it's a rejuvenating feeling, man. You know, it's only like that because we don't know what side we're gonna play. But outside of that, bro, I just want this place to be destroyed, bro. I just want this place to be destroyed. I just want peace, man. Brothers is tired, man. We're tired as hell, man. And younger brothers. So how much more the apostles? Apostle just said that. When Apostle Ricard was in Milwaukee, he said they tired, man. You know, Apostle Tahar just did a video, said he was tired, man. We were wore out because we got to keep coming back into these incarnations, bro. And we keep doing the same thing over and over. We got to go through this captivity. We got to do what we did. We teach and then we pass on. Then we come back, and now we in another captivity, and then we teaching again. We tired, bro. We're tired. We're tired, man. We're tired. We need peace, man. One more. This is Isaiah 56:1. At the top, they say rewards for obedience to the Most High. It says, Salakia. It says, thus said the Lord, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. Keep ye judgment and do justice. For my salvation is near to come and my righteousness to be revealed. And that's what's coming, man. The Lord is what? Salvation is near to come and his righteousness to be revealed. It's going to be revealed in his elect. And he's going to manifest himself when the elect receive full power. See, because I told you what I saw. It's saying the first word you see is power. And that's the first word I saw in that crossword puzzle. That means in 2023. So 2023, 2024, early 2024, if it make it that far, early 2024, mid 2024, it's going to go down. Like I told the brother, I'm just speaking as a man. I believe I was talking in the spirit, but I'm going to just say for the sake of the statement, I'm going to say I'm speaking as a man, but if it come to true, come to pass, all praise Yahawashi. But I told the brother, one of the older brothers, like, yo, I feel like 2023 is gonna be our last Passover as a camp, man. Like together, like where it was, you know what I'm saying? Just in my spirit, 2023 is gonna be that year where it's gonna be our last Passover as a unit, man. You know, so Lord willing, that comes to pass. And I'm gonna close. I was gonna close out with that, but I'll just close out with this. This is Matthew 1:21. It says, and she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahawashi, for he shall save his people from their sins. So that's who's coming. Salvation is the name of the Lord. That's who Yahawashi is. He shall save his people. That's what his name means. Jesus has no vibration. It has a wicked vibration, but it has no meaning. Okay, literally you're saying nothing. His name is Yahawashi, and he's going to save his people. Same thing Moses told Israel when it was coming out from Egypt in Exodus 14. He said, look for see your salvation. The Egyptians you see here. Man, matter of fact, let's close with that. Let's close with that, man. Because this is the modern day Egypt, man. This is the modern day Egypt. This is Exodus 14 and 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation, Yahawashi, of Yahweh. The salvation of Yahweh is Yahawashi. He sits on the right hand of Yahweh. You see, when you go to 1 Corinthians 10, it says that spiritual rock that followed them, that spiritual food and a spiritual drink that they ate and drunk from was Hamashiach Yahawashi. So Moses is saying, yo, see your savior, man. Okay, which he will show to you today. And that's what's going to happen. The Lord is going to reveal his son again. Okay, and he's not coming as a man. Okay, he's coming with full angelic power, demon-like power, as you see in this clip here, man. Let's see, make it where he was all big. Look at that. You know, I mean, we don't know that's how it's gonna come, but just look at that, man. That's not something you can just create. You know what I'm saying? This is heavenly, man. He said, for the Egyptians, which we are amongst these modern day Egyptians, for the Egyptians who you have seen today, you shall see them again no more forever. Meaning we're not gonna be suppressed, oppressed, and captive to these niggas no more ever again, man. It says Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. So it's not our time to fight right now, man. So the Lord is gonna do it, and that's what's gonna make this so great, man. Because the Lord is coming to fight for people who it looks like we didn't deserve it at all, man. So Lord willing, we are part of that number. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, man. The brothers here, and Great Millstone, man. The sincere brothers, because like the brothers dream, you're gonna have brothers even in Great Millstone who fold, man. You're gonna have brothers that fold all over the world, man. So Lord willing, I'm gonna say the sincere brothers. Lord willing, the sincere brothers, is a part of that number, man. Okay, so with that, again, I want to give all honor, glory, infinite praise, and worship to our power, Yahweh, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. A double honor to our apostles and elders are getting millstone. All right, again, who will well teach you on sound doctrine, strong shalom, to the hopeful elect, and the rest of the large multitude, men, women, children of the Lord, have mercy on, man. Hey, until next time, walk like a ball, Bible ball, shalom, man.